Hi, it's wonderful to have you here at Carnegie Hall. Have you ever been to New York before?
No, this is my first time here.
And where are you from?
I'm from Oakville, Canada.
Really? And your first time in New York?
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a couple of days to look around the city and
Yeah.
what do you
really
think?
Good. I really like this place. There's like everything you want.
Everything you want. That's true. Anything you want, you can get right here, including all kinds of different music. Yeah. And how old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
And you're a pianist?
Yes.
And how long have you been studying?
I've been studying for almost 3 years. I started when I was 6.
I see. And whose idea was it that you would take piano lessons?
My mom, because she knows I'm a quiet person, and she wanted to find me a good way to express my feelings non-verbally. And I think she's right.
Wow. Well, that was a beautiful thing your mom did. And now, not every kid who is asked to study piano by their mom or their dad likes it. But you did like it.
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
When I first heard the piano, I really liked the sound, and I was 100% sure that I would continue.
That's great. And continue you did. And what kind of, how much, you made some pretty good progress. Did you study, did you practice 5 or 10 minutes a day?
Sorry, each day I practice 1 to 2 hours, depending on my schedule.
1 to 2 hours? Wow.
Yeah, but I stay really focused when I practice, so it's got really high efficiency, and that saves my time.
I see. And what sort of practicing do you do? Do you play the hand-on exercises? Have you learned those?
I do the scales and the turning etudes and that stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's very interesting to hear you say that you're an efficient practicer, because that's very, very important. Yeah. And so you get so you practice 2 hours a day, which is a long time for a young man like yourself, but you're getting the most out of it.
How are you? Okay, so start the very beginning. Okay, good. Play the cadence.
Okay.
And what pieces did you start to play, actual compositions? Because you can't play scales all day long.
I also play the 12 variations of Mozart. Now I also play Sinfonia and sonatas by Haydn and sonatinas by Kuhlo. And also now I also practice the variations of Paganini.
Really? Paganini? Difficult composer.
Yeah.
I used to play a Kuhlau piece. I practiced it forever and I just could never get it right. So I had to move on to another instrument. But I admire you for sticking with that Kuhlau piece.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really liked it, but I just didn't have what you would call a talent, which clearly you have. Now, what piece are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Concerto in A major by Mozart.
Marcelo, it's great to have you here in Carnegie Hall. You're going to be performing tonight.
Yes.
Are you excited?
I'm excited. I'm nervous, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, what are you playing?
I'm playing the third movement of Sergei Zubkovsky's concerto. So,
Who's concerto?
Sergei Zubkovsky.
Don't know him.
He's like a modern composer, so this is gonna be definitely a modern concerto and like unique. So that would be fun.
Yeah, what is the piece? Tell us a little bit about what the piece sounds like and why you picked it.
I picked it because it's definitely like unique, like I said, and very quirky. It has many like loud chords and different like dynamics. It's quiet, and then it changes to loud very loudly, very fast. It goes from quiet to loud like very fast, and it's really fun. It's quirky and unique.
And how did you come across it? Was something maybe your teacher brought to your attention?
So my teacher, her husband's father composed the piece, and she brought it to my attention. And
Wait, your teacher's husband's father,
yeah,
Sergei
Zubkovsky.
Zhukovsky wrote the
Yes.
piece. Is he Russian?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure, but
Have you met him?
no, I haven't met him.
He's still with us?
Not sure, but
No.
I don't think so.
Right. That's exciting. So you're sort of keeping it in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's wind up a little bit. You're about 15 years old,
Yes.
and you started playing when you were 5.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've won some competitions.
Yeah.
Well, how did you progress so fast that you could start playing in competitions?
When I was 5, I started practicing a lot of piano, and I got into it because my memory was not the best when I was younger, so then my mom heard about instruments and how it can help you with your memory, so I started playing because of that. And I also started playing because in music class they would have keyboards and we would play on them, and it was fun to do that, so then I decided to go like more into it, and then my mom found Miss Anna, and that's when I started practicing a lot more and started getting pieces that were a lot harder, and I started getting pushed more, and that's when I started doing competitions, and yeah, and then it started getting bigger and bigger until now.
I got to back up a little. So your mom thought it would be a good idea to help with your memory.
Yeah, because when you have to play music, you have to memorize the pieces, so. And there's a lot of pages of music, so you have to memorize all those pages and then perform it without the book, and then that helps a lot. So
there you were practicing piano to help your memory, but
yeah,
clearly you went a little bit beyond that.
Yeah.
What about the music became more than just a memory exercise for you?
Like in the last 2 years, I started playing with my school orchestra, and that's when I started. And also, I started playing with another pianist, so it was me and another pianist for the concertos because there's a second part,
Right.
and that was really fun because I had a community of other people who also played instruments, and there was also the social aspect. And also, when I do play music, it's really fun because I like hearing the dynamics, and the history piece is also cool, but the community is a pretty awesome part about it.
Yeah.
Oh, should I continue?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, good. I liked a little bit better, a little later than the beginning. The beginning was a little bit pushed, uh, but I mean, it was very good. Um, okay, start again from the very beginning and then keep on going.
What sort of feelings do you look for in music, and when you're playing? I've often wondered, because I'm not a musician, some of the music is so beautiful. As a listener, you get carried away
Yeah.
with it. As a performer, how do you control that so you can get the notes, but at the same time be moved with it?
So for the piece that I'm playing, I've been practicing it for a very long time. So I'm kind of used to the sounds of it, unlike the audience, it's their first time listening to it. So when I'm playing it, I just gotta remember to really be dramatic with my movements, like show like all the different dynamics that there are, and like when it's forte, slam the keys, and when it's piano, lighter. And I'm used to it, but I do get drifted away in the dynamics, like still when I'm playing it. So it's still special to me when I'm playing it, but I've still played it many times when I've been practicing it, so I'm really used to the sound of it and stuff.
And what other concertos have you played?
I've also played a Kabalevsky concerto, one of the movements, and a Mozart concerto, a Haydn concerto, and I always competed with them. So yeah, those concertos. I'm not exactly sure which movements.
Have you
they
looked
were,
at any
but-
Beethoven concertos?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
But
You know them,
yes,
yeah, but you haven't played any yet.
not yet.
Yeah, yeah. And so, what is your favorite area of music? In other words, what composers are you attracted to most? Is it classical, romantic, or contemporary, or the whole business?
Well, I kind of like contemporary because the piece that I'm playing is definitely a more modern piece because it was composed around 2000 century, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty recently
That's
composed.
recent.
So I like contemporary a little bit more, but I do still like playing classical. I've been playing that for my whole life, since
Yeah.
5. So, yeah.
Well, your interest in contemporary music is terrific because
Yeah.
there aren't enough musicians who are interested in
Yeah.
contemporary music. You better watch out though, because composers might come after you and want you to play their pieces because
no.
they need
Yeah.
that.
Daddy, daddy. Yeah, okay. Very good. So they are a measure. I mean, I understood you, but 90, 2, 3, 93, 94, and 95 you do like a ritenuto there.
Yeah.
Tari, para, pira, para, tiro. And then from G you do in time, right? Tiro-ri-da-ta, right?
Yes. And then.
Then there is a fermata there. Tararara-tatti, then parababa-pa-paraba-pa-parara-teta. Yeah. Can you do from one after F?
Yes.
I mean, with the orchestra we will start at F, but
Yeah.
in your case you can just start right there at F. Okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Right there.
Sorry about that. I don't know why. Okay.
It's good if you bring the music for the beginnings, then you still you memorize it, right, or not?
Yeah, I haven't completely.
So, but during rehearsal, you might bring the piece of paper for.
Oh yeah, I have it in front of me. I just closed it and then so I'll
Okay.
have it open. So,
Yeah, same spot. Tara. Okay, thank you. I understood.